5 strange, weird ways to fix your retirement. Yeah, I know these are a little different, but hey, give it a shot, man. I'll probably be posting this video right around Christmas or the day after, the day before. So Merry Christmas to all of you. Hope you all have a happy holidays. And yeah, let's get right to it. What's number 1? Fall in love. What? What the heck, man? What are you talking about? Did you know that married households spend less than single households do? Revelation. What? Revelation. Most of you know that, right? Hey, if you're a single retiree going into retirement, a couple years out, whatever, and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Get married. Fall in love. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, if you have more than just a single household, overall, if you divide it between 2 people, you spend less on utilities, you spend less on groceries, everything. Well, let's not say everything. Most everything you spend less. If you're a couple in a retirement, taxes are better, more efficient, let's say. Fall in love, man. Come on, give it a shot. The world's better when everyone's in love. So there you go. That's the number 1 weird, strange way of fixing your retirement. Caveat to that, though. If you decide to fall in love, watch out for divorce. Make sure you've got the right person there. Guys, girls, make sure. Nothing stronger thing that can kill a retirement than divorce. Yeah, half your stuff goes away, maybe more. So if you find that person to fall in love with, make sure you got a good one, all right? Number 2, take more vacations before you retire. Now, I worked with one of my bosses back at the music company I worked at years ago. I remember he was going to retire probably when he was about 65. So when he turned 60, his family started taking a large vacation every year. What do I mean by that? Overseas, Asia, Europe. And at the time, I mean, I'm younger, this was like 10, 12 years ago. I'm like, okay, well, great. That sounds good. But as I got older, I started realizing, that's a pretty good idea. When you're still bringing in all that money and everything, take big vacations so you can get that out of the way. Check off those things off your bucket list. So when you're retired, there's no need to take as many of those big vacations. Sure, you can still do it, but yeah, he had a great idea. He's still bringing, in a big salary. He's taking big vacations every year, 2-week vacations costing thousands of dollars with his family before he retires. Okay, when you get to retirement, don't have to spend as much on those big bucket list vacations, right? Hey, take your trip around the world when you're 59 if you're going to retire at 60, all right? Makes sense. As I got older, it made more sense, and I understood what he was doing. Never asked him about it, but you think about it, that's a good idea. Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. We had a conversation about it, but it wasn't about retiring and the money. He wanted to get this stuff out of the way. He was 63, 62 when they were doing all this, when they could still do it, when they were still in good enough health to walk wherever they go, to fly wherever they wanted to go. So yeah, for a different reason, but still, that's another one to throw in there. The older you get in retirement, how likely are you going to go on these big ticket vacations, that require a lot of walking or even flying for that matter? There you go. Didn't think of that. Thought of it now. Number 3, clean your closets. What does that mean? I've actually talked about this before a couple times. When you get to retirement, number 1, you're not going to be working anymore, right? What do you got in your closet? Probably, if you were in a corporate type of job, you might have suits in there. Keep one of them for those weddings, for the funerals that inevitably pop up when you're retired. Get rid of the other stuff. Also, that makes you realize you're not going to be spending on that stuff anymore, especially if you had to dress up for work. You're not going to be spending on that stuff anymore. Look at your other stuff in your closet. How much of that stuff do you wear? Look at your shoes. Look at your everything. I started doing that 15 years ago. I was like, a lot of this stuff in here I don't need. Why do I buy it? You know what that convinced me to do? Go to thrift stores. I get 90%, everything you see right here, even my beard, came from a thrift store. Yeah, it's taped on. Can you see it? Oh, maybe under there a little bit. I get most of my stuff, the vast majority of my stuff at thrift stores. Okay? So that's one thing of checking your closet. Another thing, just go through your whole house. Go through your garage. Go through everything you could think of. What stuff in there do you really not need? What have you been buying that you don't need? Take a full analysis of this before you retire so you can get it in your thick little skull there. Hey, I don't need to buy this stuff anymore. Get it down. That'll help you in retirement before you get there, or if you're even there. Realize, I may not have to spend as much as I was before. Do I really need to do this? Do I need this? Do I need that? Think about it. I know I did. It worked. Number 4. This should go... Oh, here comes that scratchy throat again. Time for my afternoon vodka. Nothing like vodka in the afternoon. This should go without saying. Number 4. Be good to your family. I know a lot of people out there might not have the best relations within their family, but if you want to think about it from a selfish standpoint, when you get older, let's say, you need some help getting around the house and stuff, okay? Instead of having to hire someone to come in and help you, let's say not a nursing home, because the majority of retirees will not need a nursing home. I think the statistic was about 15-20%. So most of us will not need that. If you need that, your family can't help you too much. Well, monetarily, but not physically. But if you just need like assisted living help around the house, wouldn't it be great to have your family help you? Not all the time, but when you need it. If you don't have good relationships with your family, where are you going to get that help without shelling out money, right? Look long term. It'll cost you more money if you don't have good relationships with your family. Yes, I know that's a selfish way to look at it, but you got to look at everything here in retirement, okay? Be on good terms with your family. Hopefully you don't have to use this selfish reason to do it, but it'll help you in the long run, monetarily, okay? Number 5, volunteer. Okay, a lot of people wonder what they're going to do in retirement, when they have all that time on their hands, something that they really want to do, but it might cost money. What if you want to get into woodworking? Okay, what if you want to make like tables, wood tables? Think about the money you're going to have to spend on the woodworking equipment, lathes, bandsaws, if you're really into it. That's expensive stuff. Instead of that, think about something that you really like doing and can volunteer. So while you're volunteering, you get your great experience out of it. And it's free. One thing I've thought about doing, because I love animals, is volunteering at a zoo, volunteering at an animal sanctuary. I would love to do that. Haven't done it yet, but I in the next couple of years, I may. Because to me, being surrounded by animals like that, it's a great experience. I get very fulfilled by that. And guess what? I don't have to spend any money doing it. It's free. Okay? Think about anything you'd like to volunteer. My girlfriend has thought about volunteering to help older people, older people to get around as an assisted living and stuff like that. So anything that can Number one, help others. Or in the case of animals, you're helping animals. It'll bring that good feeling to you because you enjoy doing that and it's free. Okay? Anything you could think of that will lower your expenses for us on moderate income is a great thing, right? So consider doing that. And for you that haven't seen me before, my name is Duane. This is a channel for people on moderate income. If you like that, think about subscribing. And please like the video if you like it. So there you go, guys. There's 5 weird, strange ways to fix your retirement or to just help it out a little bit here and there. Okay? Anyway, hope everyone had a great holiday, Christmas, holidays, and I will see you soon. And just remember for the new year, we got this.